What up, everybody? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to me and my itchy fucking nose. Hold on. Oh, it has Silverchair in my head right now. It's this band I used to listen to from the 90s. They're not a band anymore, but Australian band. Oh, this one album is called Diorama. It's so funny, you know, because Silverchair, I was talking about Silverchair yesterday with my sister, because I actually saw them back in like 1998. I think I was 12 years old when I went to that concert. And every CD sounds so different. Like Frog Stomp doesn't sound anything like Freak Show. Freak Show sounds nothing like Diorama. Diorama sounds nothing like Young Modern. It's just like every album sounds so different. If somebody doesn't listen to Silverchair, you should, okay? Daniel Johns is incredible. He has a beautiful voice. And every album, his first album, 16 years old, Frog Stomp. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, Israel's Son. I mean, God, it's such a... Anyways, I don't know if somebody needs to listen to Silverchair. My sister picked up a fucking OG Silverchair shirt in Toronto like a couple months ago. Oh, it's awesome. It's the original how Silverchair was written back then. Oh my God. You know, if they would have said you should keep antiques and like actually, you know, it made sense. You know, if my parents would have let me keep antiques, I would have had the coolest shit. The only thing I was able to hold on to are my CDs. So I guess I'm thankful for that, but still. Somebody needs to listen to Silverchair around here. I think you should. You won't get anything new, but... Oh, the greatest view from here. You still at work there, Ryu? Woo! Woo! I was like just in Barrie like not too long ago, actually. Oh, I saw Theory of a Dead Man in Barrie once. I like Barrie. It's a cute little town. Okay. I have the psychic sweats, like, all fucking ready. I'm not even trying to do anything. I just sat down, immediately started sweating. And it's not hot in my house, so... The psychic sweats are on today. Capricorn, 12th house, Uranus. Hell, maybe that's why. Fucking get out of jail card here coming in. Get out of jail free card. Something quick. Isolation. Maybe you've been isolated for a while. That's about to change. Uranus. Something coming in quick. Also could be like some type of epiphany. Like, oh my gosh, I didn't realize this is what I have to do. Could be something that suddenly you just like a subconscious awakening. Something all of a sudden just needs to be done. Like, that's what I want to do. That's where I want to go. That's where I want to talk to. That's who I want to be around. That's where I want to work. That's the car I want to drive. That's the bank I want to open. I mean, I can keep going because that's spirit and this is a general reading. So something quick. It's unexpected. It's like all of a sudden, you know, you're just living your life. You're just tooting around town. And then you see something and realize, why the fuck have I been living without that for so long? Like, it could be something that is going to make your life easier. It could be something that could make work easier. Like, man, sometimes, you know, my parents were so cheap All right, because they wanted to spend all their money on alcohol, so they didn't really want to spend money on anything else. So it was like Byway Zellers, you know, before we had Walmart. We had something called Byway. So we went to Byway a lot, Zellers a lot, you know, constantly finding those deals. Okay. And like now that I've grown up, I do know the value in money, but definitely in my 20s, I was like, fuck the world, fuck the government. I'm finally have money in my account and nobody is touching it. I'm going to do whatever the fuck I want with it. And then really I didn't spend it at all because I don't really spend money. But now, even merging from my 20s into my 40s, money is so different. Like my sister and I had to go out of town yesterday into the city, and we decided we would go to the Mandarin, which is like this, you know, very popular Chinese buffet here in Ontario. Little Buffet. It's the best. It's just a very nice place. And so, but we usually only go there for lunch because we don't really eat that much. Like I ate 2 plates of food yesterday, 1 salad plate and 1 noodle plate. And then we were gone. Okay. A little bit dessert gone. The waitress was like, you have to pay $45 for both people. And I'm like, yeah, it was $100. And we ate 3 plates of food. Okay. There were people sitting there for 2 hours eating food. We were there and gone in 45 minutes. Okay. My sister, we don't eat very much. So people were like looking at us like, this is what you would pay. But hey, if I want to spend $100 and go to a Chinese buffet and fucking eat 1 plate, that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to go and spend $100 at Walmart or go and spend $100 somewhere and just blow my money, right? Like if I want to spend it, I'll spend it on something specific. And I've noticed that as an adult, like I need to increase, you know, sometimes, but at the same time I say that. And then I had to get these new speakers for my projector. And the first speakers I bought were from a secondhand store for like probably $10. Like I said, I don't like to spend my money. So I had to buy new speakers because, you know, 5 years later, they're not working anymore. And I'm like trying to tape them to keep them working because I won't buy new ones. So I went online. I was looking at $400 speakers. I bought $17 speakers for a computer and they're amazing. They're amazing. I'm like, I didn't need to spend any more than that. $17 is the max. Okay. But, you know, I also spent like $400 on my bed. That was actually a knockdown from $1,400. Okay. So at the same time, I don't know if maybe somebody is like realizing me on a different spectrum and they're like, you know what? I need to spend, you know, fucking $500 on this. I don't need to spend, you know, $1,000 on this when my car needs this or my apartment needs this. My house needs this. Why am I going to spend, like, I was going to go to the Theory of a Dead Man show. They're actually coming to Tweed and I was going to do the camping and everything. And then my sister and I worked it out and it was going to be like, by the end of it, probably $600-700. I have events that weekend for a catering company. And I'm like, okay, am I going to work the events and make money or spend $700? I've already seen Theory of a Dead Man twice. Unless they're at my door, I can't spend any more money, you know, watching them. Okay. Unless it's free, I ain't fucking going. And I thought it'd be great. It's like camping. It's on a lake. But like that much money, really, I can't fucking spend that. It's not just a $50 concerts anymore out there. It's you got to spend $100 in gas. You have to spend $100 in food. You have to spend over $100 just to camp. I have to spend now the tickets are like over $100. So now that's $200 just to watch the show. Like what the fuck? Like I mean, I'm out of money right now. I'm not even want to fucking do it. Okay, so I don't know. There could be something where you could be planning something. And then all of a sudden you're just like, nope, I'm not fucking spending this money on this. Are you kidding? That's I was going to go see Yellow Wolf one year too, because he was never coming to Canada. So I was going to go into the States and do like the tour and like get the VIP and get the tattoo and everything. And then I worked out everything, all the finances shit. It was going to cost me over $1,000. I'm like, why would I do that? Like, just because you have it doesn't mean to just spend it. I mean, apparently, you know, I would probably spend quite a bit of money to meet Yellow Wolf because I'm very fascinated by him. I don't know. I want to give him a tarot reading for some reason. But again, there could be something where you're going to spend $1,000 and go see somebody. You're going to spend $1,000 and get a tattoo, or you're going to spend $5,000 and go on a trip. And like something could happen. You know, you could lose your job. You could all of a sudden your car could break down, and then you've got $5,000 worth of damages. Like I started working for this guy one year, and it was in the winter, and he had just gotten into an accident, and it cost him $4,000, and he had insurance. So I was like, you sure you want to be driving anymore? Like, sounds like you shouldn't really be, okay? So he had to kind of like really work out his finances again to be able to drive that car, you know, like even though, yeah, you can afford it, maybe it's not something that you can, it's not necessarily because the devil is here with Capricorn. So I'm like, is the devil trying to get you to spend money, okay, quickly, so then you end up in the 12th house in prison and you can't pay your bills? Right? Like, there's the star. Because, I mean, this one lady I was talking to, she, you know, I swear, I'm pretty sure she was listening to the devil, and she just kept saying that something was happening. And I had to, like, literally grab a hold of her and say, this is all in your head. None of this that you're talking about right now is happening. It's all in your head. You're hearing things. And I just want to tell you, it's not real. Just because you hear something doesn't mean it's real. Just because you're connected to spirit doesn't mean that everything is going to be legit. There are energies that fuck with you. There are energies that get into the telepathy stream. There are things that can hurt you. Even as a reader, I have to clear the lines. I have to hang up all the phones. I have to make sure that I'm not channeling fucking Captain Howdy when I turn the camera on, because he's the only one hanging around. You know, I got to make sure it's from spirit. I got to make sure it's from my ancestors. I got to make sure I'm protected, right? This just because if you read tarot, you're opening up a portal. Remember that you're opening something. If you're opening something, there could be a lot in that box if you're not careful, because now you've got a dimension wide open. And yes, you're taking information from it, but there's also information leaking out. There's information going in. There's people finding things because now you got the door open so everybody can see everything. Everybody can hear everything, right? So there could be something like the devil's trying to fuck with you. Envy. See what I mean? I think somebody is envious of you and they don't want you to have it. So they, lucky number 13, though, right beside it. I like that green action right there. Okay. I like that. I use the same marker. As you can tell, I made these cards myself. What up, Sarah? Long time no see, homie. Okay. What's this last one? Fucking greed. Greed and envy. There's only 3 fucking cards that came down. There's only 7 sins. There's like 100 cards here. The fuck? And this is what comes out? Somebody's in trouble. And I'm going to assume it's the person that's being greedy. Hold on. What the fuck? Greedy, 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 greedy. That's all I can hear. Okay, so we have on the bottom of the deck the I don't know really what to call this card. The fucking onion. I think it's an onion anyways. I don't really know. I don't even know what it is. It's a bulb underground. There's a little snail there because so much grows under the surface before it is visible to the eye. Okay, with a moth to a flame, there's 2 moths there, remember, and then abracadabra. Okay, and then scam in reverse with sloth. Another fucking sin? Jesus Christ. Who are you dealing with? Okay, somebody clearly who can't spell, and somebody clearly who can't. What was that song? Oh, map change. No. We're all saints without. Saints without a shrine. Thank you. Every time I die, saints without a shrine. Okay, so, okay. We every now and then get messages about the heavenly people who walk the earth. Whatever you want to call them, anointed, spiritual, third eye open, God's children. I mean, I don't know what you want to call it. It's the ones that are awake. It's almost like there are a lot of anointed people on earth take the form of those beings in the movie Knowing. If you've ever seen the movie Knowing with Nicolas Cage, there's these beings that are coming and their telepathy is communicating with the children. They need to save the children because the world, Earth is about to explode into a big old fireball. Okay? And it's actually written in time that is the end. So they want to rescue the children. Okay. So the way that collective is coming out is those beings, because those beings, they don't even speak. Okay. It's all telepathy. And if you notice, so much is done through telepathy. Like if you start sending somebody negative energy, watch your relationship with that person change. Okay. Watch your life in general start to change because of you throwing that negativity out. You start throwing positive out there, you will start to see how negative the world is, and you'll stay in your position in mission. You really will, because you'll see how weak people are without it. Okay. They're strung out. Okay. They're drunk. Right? They're living lives of people you would never want to mock in your life. These people hate themselves along with their families, their jobs, their houses, their bills. It all piles up. Okay? You go against God, you go against mission, your shit is fucked, son. You ain't never gonna find a good catch. If you do, it's because you're riding the devil's dick, and remember, he will steal from you. Okay? People that are living that life of darkness, okay, they definitely get their one-ups because the devil is right there with them, helping them do this crazy shit to earth. But at the same time, remember, whatever the devil makes you do, if you go against somebody and listen to the devil, you're going to have a price to pay. I just heard you're going to have a price on your head. Okay, so I don't know what that means. I just tell you what Spirit tells me. You can believe it, not believe it. I don't really give a fuck. Okay, this is messages from Spirit. It's all for you. I ain't doing it for me. Okay, so we got hiding important information from you, and they don't give a fuck about you, because if they did, it would be upright. They don't give a fuck about you. And then we got Spirit believes that you are in danger and very disturbing. They're pulling the alarm on something. So you've got spirit guides around you that are pulling the alarm because whatever this person is doing, okay, they're choosing to be so envious of something that they're going to end up hurting you, and they're going to end up hurting themselves. Okay, I don't know if they did magic against you or if this is you co-creating with the universe against this scam, okay, which is the moth to the flame. Like you're being driven towards, the flame would be spirit, the flame would be mission. You're being driven towards what you're supposed to be doing, even though it's hot, even though it can hurt you, right? Like the world of spirit is not, necessarily, like I said, the safest place if you don't know how to protect yourself and filter. If you don't know how to filter those voices that come in, I mean, when you're an open vessel, there's going to be a lot that comes in. There's going to be a lot of dead people that come in. There's going to be a lot of envy that comes in. There's like, maybe you read tarot. Maybe people are fucking crazy jealous of you that you can do things that they can't do. But the thing is wow, they're sitting there being, almost distracted by their envy towards you. You keep elevating and doing exactly what they're envious of. And if they were to just stop for 1 second and start to put the energy into themselves, they could do whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, they don't have to sit there and be envious of something that they can do themselves. Anybody can read tarot. You just start, you open up your mind, you open up to spirit, you open up your world, you fucking do it. It's not difficult to do. But if you don't take it seriously, if you're still fucking around with people, if you're still 1 foot in and 1 foot other, the spiritual world will fuck your life up. It will steal from you. It will make you homeless. It will get you doing things and turning tricks and take money and do it. Because again, if you don't know who the fuck you're talking to, how do you know who you're getting your messages from? Right? People think, well, you know, I'm just talking to myself. Says who? Did you clean your fucking head out? Did you grab a fucking crystal and ground yourself for a second and clear your energy? Who the fuck knows what's inside of you? You drank all night. You went and hung out with 50 different fucking people. You made out with this person. You hugged this person. You shook this person's hand. Hello? Have you ever heard of the movie Fallen? How do you think these demons work their way around? Like, you think they just jump into a sneeze or a cough? No! They're being like this. They might as well be the crystal in everybody's hand. You're just passing it around like a fucking venereal disease. Like, I mean, I just don't understand the people's, you know, fucking point of view on some shit when they just think that they're the only ones fucking here, but yet they know they're not. Like, ignorance is not bliss, people. Okay? And we say this a lot. Ignorance is not bliss. Okay? And I do believe that probably a lot of things that you said, okay, if you are like a predictor or something, like I'm sure a lot of things that you said have actually started to almost like metastasize in people's lives. Like the things that you said, people can't just forget. Like I look in the mirror, I can see my mother's face. She can't forget that I exist. Same with my father. I see my father's face in my face all the time. He is a part of my goddamn DNA. I fucking see his ass all the time. You can't pretend that you didn't have a children. You can't pretend that you didn't spread your seed around if that's what you did, right? I don't know if this is somebody trying to scam the fucking universe, okay, that's not my child, yet you've got shit written all over you. I don't know, maybe you turn to church, maybe you turn to mission or something, and these people are fucking assholes and they'll never talk to a god unless they're on their deathbed. And that's a coward, okay? Because of course one day they're going to recognize that there is a God, but only once the fucking gun is to their head. Now it's time to talk to God. Now it's time to fucking pray to the angels. Oh, now it's time, right? Because your ass is against the fucking wall now. Your ass is beside a fucking 6-foot grave. Not anybody else's, right? So now you've got God on mind? Wonder why? But he wasn't there the whole time. You were fucking collective, okay? So I think the reason why the alarm is getting pulled is because whatever they did, it was in direct violation of God. It's not even like, and I ain't no fucking religious freak at all. Like, I mean, I just started really talking to God recently, okay? Like me and God have had a very fucked up relationship and he knows that. And I get angry at him because I can get angry at him if he pisses me off. Just like he gets angry at me, whatever. Sometimes I do stupid shit and whatever. I'm not a fucking angel, okay? Is there a crown above me? No. Okay, but is it also choking me out? No. Okay? Because I fucking, like, you just, honestly, I feel like some people, they're so fucking full of shit that even the shit that's coming out of them, they're like, that's not mine. Honestly, so I told you, this is my new apartment. Yeah. But okay, April 1st, okay? I'm talking March 31st turns into April 1st. It's 3 a.m. and a fucking rat is trying to chew under my sink and get into my fucking apartment. And what I've realized, because I've spoken to everybody in the unit, everybody's got a cat. Every single person in this unit has a cat. There's only 6 units, okay? And if not one cat, like 2 cats in almost every unit. They're all 2 bedrooms. They're all the same units, right? So there's no rats going into their apartment. One lady had a mouse, but she says, we got cats, so, right? And the person who lived here before had a cat, but there was some stainless steel under the sink. So I knew that something I've been trying to get in there before, and I looked at it and I knew that that could be a problem, but I didn't think that this building would have a rat fucking problem. Are you kidding me? So anyways, I call my fucking and I tell him, he comes his fucking fat ass comes walking over to my place. I can't believe you've got rats and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, I'm not even going to fucking speak to you about this. Give me the goddamn stainless steel and the fucking tape and be on your way and get the fuck out of my apartment. And so yesterday I'm fucking sitting. My sister forgets something, so we got to make this 40-minute detour because Courtney didn't know if she turned her heater off in her room. So I had to drive all the way back to the apartment for her to check her fucking heater. So I'm sitting in the car, fucking waiting for her to, you know, and I could see rats. There's fucking rats. Like we live, like the river is right there in the ravine, and like there's all forest around, and you know, so there's obviously going to be rats, but like I'm sitting there looking at the fucking thing because I'm like, is that a squirrel? And then you see the bear tail. So I'm like, that's a fucking, so I'm like literally recording with my eyes this fucking rat running around my storage unit, which I'm supposed to be able to put garbage in, but I can't because the rats have chewed holes into the shed. So I can't put my garbage anywhere. I can't believe you've got rats. Motherfucker actually thought that I was lying. And I'm sitting there watching them play in the backyard. And I'm like, I don't know who I've got to record this for right now, but if you fucking call me a liar one more goddamn time, I know what a fucking rat sounds like. I know what chewing fucking sounds like in the walls, because guess what? I fucking lived in a crack house before. I know what that shit sounds like. It doesn't even have to be a crack house. Fucking rats get in everywhere. Rats chew and they get into houses all the time. Okay, it's not like some fucking... you know, some, oh my God, that could never happen. It happens all the time. Doesn't matter about the building. But the fact that you're going to sit there and call me a fucking liar when I'm watching it, because you can't possibly imagine that there could be a rat in this building. And honestly, I've been dealing with people like that my whole life. I will tell them the truth and they will stand there and call me a liar because it's never happened before. Are you kidding me? I would never pull my snake out. I'm sorry, but rats are filled with diseases. I get nice, clean rats. I would never do that. My last landlord said that. Why don't you just release your snake into the wall, blah, blah, blah. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I love my snake. I would never do that. Those rats are filled with diseases, and if I wouldn't want him eating that, I would kill him. Sorry, but I love my snake, so no, I would not abuse him like that. Just like actually my last landlord, he told me to get a cat because we had rats. Oh, get a cat, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me get a cat so he can do your fucking job. No, I'm not going to use an animal like that, but thank you. Anyway, sorry, that's saying, you know, that I don't use and abuse animals to get me to do jobs for them. So anyways, obviously, like this person, okay, I don't know what it is that they think that they can do. This very hostile, alarming energy here of greed and envy around you. Okay, like a moth to a flame, you're getting out of it. Okay, I feel like that's why this is here. I mean, why are we talking about it if nothing's going to happen with the fucking reading, right? Obviously, a little abracadabra. Maybe spirit is like, I don't know, maybe do a little magic. Ooh, look at that. The Aquarius card again. And money right underneath it. All I did was just split the deck, okay? Money underneath it. So there is this kind of like, I feel like prophecy of money coming in, okay? But it's hidden. Right? Because somebody is so envious of you that they want to come and take it. Okay? With their big, disgusting hands. They want to come and take it. So the universe has to keep it hidden and below the surface, okay, with not even a marker, okay? Nothing to even mark it, nothing. When this thing comes out of the ground, you're going to know that it's for you. When it comes out of hiding, you're going to know it's for you. Look at that. As I said that, when it comes out of hiding, it's camouflaged, people. It's camouflaged because people keep trying to take it on you, whatever it is, okay? And like money again. Money, money, money. It's either money or sex. And that just came out, what, in the last 30 seconds? Okay, so now the real story comes out. It's all about money. Their greedy little hands want your fucking money. Okay, and like, I'm sorry, but if you're working for God, they ain't gonna give them shit. Okay, I was watching this SVU episode where this girl is 16 years old. She had to emancipate herself from her family because her family her mom and dad would not stop spending her money, right? And because they were in control of it, they just figured they could spend it and spend it and spend it. And like, she had to emancipate, and then she had to marry her manager because she was under the age of 18, right? So she had to either get legally adopted or married, which is really fucked up just to get her money, just to be able to keep her own money. She had to get married. And that's fucked up because that's a fucking contract then. That if you've never been married, then put it that way. If you've never been married, who's that? What up, Shay? Then you've missed out on this money contract. Okay, somebody's been able, I just got confirmation, somebody's been able to steal from you because you've never been married. That's fucked. That's going to be for somebody specific. And I'm looking at use your aggression wisely. Yeah, so then you don't end up in jail like 3 billboards here. The thing is the reason why she goes out and puts everything on the billboards is to then attract attention because she's starting to get angry. Okay, because the cops aren't fucking doing anything, right? So she stands her ground and puts the billboards up. Maybe somebody needs to watch 3 Billboardings outside of Ebbing, Missouri. Great fucking movie. Like, it's so good. Sam Rockwell's in it. Woody Harrelson's in it. Oh! The bitch from Fargo. Okay, look at that. Cut the deck again. There's the tower moment. Okay, and it's literally the beginning of the movie. It's just like, it just sends you right into the entire thing. Like, she's just this broken mother and she just makes this decision and then boom, she's badass. She fucking shaves half her head. She puts the billboards up and she stops taking shit from fucking everybody. Okay, she's done, son. She's done. The tower hit. There's no turning back. That's the thing. What happens when towers hit, when you're in the 12th house, somehow, for some reason, if you can't take it anymore, you break. Okay, it's one of those things that, you know, it happens to people every day. They suddenly get their back pushed up against the wall one too many times and they snap. I literally watched a video of a woman beating her husband in this video. She's smacking him in the face, telling him not even to look at her. And then all of a sudden he snaps. He grabs her fucking hair and he drags her out of the car and he calls the cops. Like, he doesn't hurt her or anything, but he physically detains her and he holds her until the cops come because he cannot take, she's smacking him. Like, I mean, like, they had a dash cam. I couldn't believe what this woman was doing. Like, she was like, you can't even ask me how my day was. Smack. And he's just like, you know, he's taking the face and you can tell he's just like, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Like, who the fuck did I marry? And then she hits him the wrong way the last time and he can't take it anymore. Okay, even if you're a woman, you are not allowed to sit there and hit a man. You don't get the right to hit a man because it's your period. You don't get the right to hit a man because you're angry. He didn't ask how your day was. You don't get the right to hit a man because you're a woman. And I do feel like so many women feel like they're allowed to hit a man because they're the less dominant, right? I'm allowed to hit you. I'm allowed to hit you. It's not even going to hurt you. I watched that man. Those slaps in the face did hit him. He's not inferior. He's not, oh, okay, all of a sudden nerveless. Like, you can just punch him in the face and he's just going to deflect it with his powerful shield. Okay, it's going to fucking hurt. Okay, like, you can't just hit a fucking man. And women who are like that are fucking, I hate fucking women who attack men like that. Like, it's weak. It's weak. They think they look so powerful, putting down this man and cutting up this man and hitting this man. Really what you're doing is you are demasculating him. You are taking away his ability to be a man by putting your shit out and acting like suddenly you're the man. I'm sorry, if you don't have a dick, you're not the man. If you've got a pussy, sit the fuck down. Okay, don't attack a man and then expect him to sit down because you're a woman and you're just allowed to do whatever you want to him. Okay, a fucking smack in the face is a smack in the face. Abuse is abuse. Okay, don't forget that. Even if you think, well, it's not going to hurt you, how can that hurt you? Bitch, it's hurting his ego. It's hurting his pride. Okay, like, just like whatever he did to you hurt your little feminine fucking twat mouth. So here we go. I fucking hate women. Like, you guys know I hate women. Okay, serendipitous. There's a moment coming in time. All right. And it's a moment of you stand your ground or you're going to end up in jail because you're going to hurt somebody. That's the thing is like, I feel like somebody's at a point where if they don't start standing up for themselves, okay, you're going to hurt somebody because you're going to get angry, and that anger is going to turn into rage, and that rage is going to make a motherfucker snap. You want to, that's the thing. I've watched many people poke the bear. I've watched many people sit there and poke and poke and poke. And guess what? Sometimes they get hit. Sometimes they don't. But that poking is aggravated assault. You want to sit there and point and do all this shit and pull and fucking try to get a man to unravel himself. You're just as guilty as he is. And he at that point deserves to punch your ass in the face. Okay, so that's the thing. I mean, he's still probably going to get in trouble for doing it, even though he deserves to stand his ground too. Okay, so you have to be very careful with the people that you are around. You know, if somebody is doing this to you, if they are, you know, tapping you, like I told you guys, I already blocked my landlord from being able to call me because she started harassing me about something she didn't even fucking know the law about. I had every right to tell her to leave me the fuck alone. She wants to speak to me. She has a landline. She can call me. Until then, you are not allowed to send a text message to me. You are not allowed to show up at my door. You are not allowed to come uninvited. You have to make a fucking scheduled plan and a call to me because this shit is done. I'm not taking your fucking comments anymore. I'm not taking your fucking text messages anymore. I'm not taking your little fucking threats anymore. And guess what? There's a little word called block, and you hit it beside their number, and then all of a sudden they're not allowed to contact you anymore. You know what I'm saying? Easy peasy. Look at this. This is fucked. All the cards that could have come down, look at this. The shark comes down, but not just the shark. Okay, we know when the shark's there. Hey, we can see his fucking fin, whatever. I'm talking about the shark that's over here. The one you can't see. That's the one I'm worried about. Okay, because whether or not that's you or that's them, there's somebody that's lurking and it's dangerous. Okay, and then look at that. We do have good distractions. I like that. It could have been evil, but we got good. Okay, so put it this way. I feel like right now somebody has to stand up for themselves, okay, in a good way. So then whatever this is lurking, or, you know yourself better than anybody else. If you know you have a temper problem, if you know that you have a tick or that you've been fucked with too many times, you need to make sure that you do the right thing every day to make sure that that thing inside of you doesn't come out and attack somebody, because most likely you have every right to attack them, but this isn't, the 1700s anymore. Okay. You do something like that, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get arrested, no doubt. Okay. And if you think like, the Alaskan Avenger, like he attacked all those pedophiles and then had to fucking go to jail for 10 years. Okay. And now he's still on parole. Okay. Like if he could look back on it and say, would I do that again and take away my freedom to just beat some pedophiles up when you could use your voice like he does now, and he puts them all over the media, right? There's a different way to do it. But if you don't calm yourself, if you don't calm those demons in your head, if you don't open up that dark closet to what's hiding in there, you could end up going for what you feel like is a civic duty to go shut somebody down, and then you get shut down. Okay. Like I said, Spirit doesn't want to see you get in trouble. That's not the fucking end game for them. Okay? Gossiping about you. Okay, so obviously you're getting a little angry because of the gossip, but guess what? It's gossip. It's always going to happen. There's so many bigger fish in the ocean than some gossiping guppies around you. Who cares? If they're talking about you, you're doing something right. If they're talking about you, they're obsessed with you. If they're talking about you, then they're basically publicizing you. So let them talk about you. Okay, because it's an easy advertising strategy. Monster. Somebody is not who you think they are. Okay, they are a lot more greedier than you think, and they are drinking the fucking juice. The juice that wants to kill you. Okay, this isn't a fucking joke, man. This is whatever this greed has done It's toxic. Okay, there's okay. Well, now we got all of a sudden the scales of justice, and I mean they are in reverse, so it's like the scales have definitely not been equal here. It's not been an equal give and take, okay? Which means somebody's taking something and leaving you with nothing. Does that really sound like something you want to be a part of? Oh, if I just steal from me, no matter, I'll just leave my door open. You just come right on in and take all my groceries I bought. Are you saying that? Probably not. Okay, so the guilt trip in reverse, maybe this person is stealing from you through a guilt trip. Like they could be stealing from you through a third party where they like give the old googly eyes and say like, oh, just steal from them one last time for me. You know, I need another trip. I need to go on a vacation. So let's just take this money from them. Just a little bit more money, just a little bit. And then we'll stop. They ain't stopping. They're greedy as fuck. Okay, they're not stopping. This thing didn't even let that little girl take a grape without trying to kill her. Okay, a grape. She was denied. Okay, so just remember that. They denied you a grape. Well, this entire huge buffet, there we go, the buffet again. I don't know, somebody's eating a buffet and they're giving you, okay, you come in to take a grape. You come in to take a little chunk of fucking Jell-O. You come in to take this little teeny, everything at a buffet is tiny, right? You come in and take this little tiny Nanaimo bar and they're like, done, and fucking pull out a gun and kill you. You know, it's just like, so I'm not allowed anything. Like they're not allowing you anything. That's the whole synopsis of Pan's Labyrinth. Okay, she's supposed to listen and go in, get the key, open the mailbox, whatever, do what she's got to do and leave. Okay, she's not supposed to do anything else, but she does anyways because she's a fucking kid. Okay, so like I don't know if this is something that like some type of money came when you were a kid and your parents put it away from you. Oh, I just cracked the deck to yes. That was keepy. Okay, they could have got some money for you for a long time ago, and they've been keeping it from you. Right? They're letting themselves have a fucking buffet every night, but like you're eating probably fucking garbage scraps because they won't even let you in the restaurant. Okay, so whatever this is that's attached to this, that's somehow I feel like drawing you in like a moth to a flame. These people might have been drawn to your money like this, but now this is kind of changing around like, no. I'm getting this money now. You're not getting this. I'm getting it, right? So there is a big like protect yourself, okay? What is this? Where the hell did these come from? Were these sitting here the whole time? Or did I just knock them down? Oh, okay. Well, we got social media and Donnie Darko. So they're watching you on the media. Donnie Darko. There's a countdown. I do kind of feel like this is you channeling something on the internet, right? Because like Donnie's got Frank. Frank starts to tell him to do things. Frank starts to tell him to start exposing things. He doesn't even know what he's doing. He's like, Frank is controlling him almost like blackout. He has no memory of doing stuff in the morning. So I feel like that could be almost like the sloth here. Like maybe you're just like so far into your mission that you're just doing what you're told. And that's what they don't like. Like you are doing something, but it's not what they're telling you to do. It's what God is telling you to do. It's what the angels are telling you. It's your ancestors. It's somebody else is telling you to do something. And they don't like that because obviously you're not the kind of person that is like, maybe doesn't like to, doesn't really hide things, like if that's what you do, that's what you do. You go to church, you go to church. You talk to God, you talk to God. You channel spirits, right? It's not really something that like you would hide from, like, I don't talk to God, no. It's not shameful. It's very open. I feel like it's very open. Like him even talking to Frank, like he talked to a fucking therapist about it. It's not like a secret. He's being open about what he's hearing. He's being open about the friends he's meeting. He's being open about what he's experiencing. Right. So I don't know if you're being like, I'm getting goosebumps now. Like if you're being open about what you're experiencing, if you're talking about what you're seeing or what you're imagining or what you think you're imagining, or, you know, like they're having a big problem with it. Okay. They have a problem with you. All right. And I don't even think it matters what you do or what you say or how you dress or how you act, or, you know, they got a problem. And that's unfortunate because they have some type of problem. Guess what? It's their problem. I don't know why people get these chips on their shoulders and expect suddenly the world to revolve around the chip on their shoulder. Okay. You want to have a chip on your shoulder, realize that your life is going to be difficult because of it. Okay, because you're going to expect people to do things for you and move out of the way for you and not talk so loud because, you know, you've got sensitive hearing. Guess what? The world isn't just going to dumb down its volume because you can't fucking stand to hear somebody speak. Okay, that's not the way the world works. But if this person, now I'm getting this serial killer. Okay. The reason why he was a serial killer was because he was the only boy in a family and they treated him differently and they coddled him and they treated him like a little prince and they put him on a little pedestal and they made sure that he knew how important he was and blah, blah, blah. Well, guess what? Also turned him into a little fucking narcissistic fuck that kills people. Okay. Like, you know, just, I don't know where his reading's going, but like, wow. You know, can't be putting people up on pedestals because guess what? The next second they think that they're running the world. And when they're not running the world, they're going to come crying to you about it. Okay. So just remember that. Heavy blockages. That stayed on the bottom of the deck. That was in the middle of the deck, 12th house right there. So there's definitely a fucking sacrifice that had to be made in your name, or a brief moment or a period of time where you were not seen or heard of, a time where you were kept away from everybody because of their greed, right? Like you could have been kept away from your family because somebody wouldn't stop stealing from you or somebody wouldn't stop treating you like a fucking asshole. So how can you spend time with your family? You know, I don't know, but it's your reading, people. All right, I'm going to heat up my coffee. Smoke break for you. 2 minutes, people. Oh, God, people. Okay, so like 10 years ago, I was obsessed with these clove cigars I used to get at the shop because I liked smoking, but I liked smoking cloves. And as you guys know, I've been talking about how I'm picking up smoking again because I'm getting angry. And the summer's coming, so I just like want to drink and smoke and just have a normal fucking summer this year. So I was on the internet and I try to find like herbal cigarettes, right? Because I love them. I love flower cigarettes, herbal cigarettes. I love them. I found my clove cigarettes again. Like they were banished from Canada. I don't understand how they're on Amazon, but the same pack I used to buy way back in the day is on there. And oh my God, wow. I just want to go for drives now and smoke my cloves. Literally, I really do. And this is a no smoking building. Anyways, mind my smoking for a second, my little cigarello here. Because oh my God, that tastes clove. And it actually just smells like incense. It's not tobacco. I don't know what it is, but it's not tobacco. It's herbal. And then it's just coated in clove. Oh, it even makes your lips taste like clove. Oh my God. So anyways, Whitney's in love. And it's dangerous love. It's dangerous. Because like, wow. I forgot how much I loved smoking. I can't smoke that much weed anymore. Oh my God, I'm smoking so much weed. And the THC is just fucking killing me. Like, it's just too much. Like, because I want to smoke. My body is like, I have a bad heart though. I am not supposed to be smoking. Oh yeah. But not cigarettes, not nicotine. I don't smoke nicotine. I can't stand like actual real cigarettes. I love the smell of them though, but I can't smoke real cigarettes. Oh God, no. Blech. Gross. I was going to have a drag on my sister's the other day and I'm like, blech. I just can't. I can't smoke cigarettes. Like these things they're not cigarettes, right? They're like cigars, but with clove. Oh God. And it makes your whole mouth taste like clove. Oh. $25 a pack. 25. What? I think they were $25 back in the day. So I'm not even going to lie. I'm not going to get mad at that. I don't know if I'm allowed to smoke on YouTube. Durham slaps. What does that mean? Is that a clove cigarette? These are called Desjardins. Oh. Durham slaps. Oh, I'll check it out. I'll smoke for you. Ryu, no. I want to smoke. You can smoke nicotine for me. You can smoke the Nick. All I really like is just one, a couple drags. Actually, if I'm driving, I can have one of these lit for like 15 minutes. Sometimes I won't even suck on it. I'll just let the cloves smell up the car because it smells so good. Oh, like clove, where have you been? You know what? I took my time off. That's what I did. I took like 5 years off of smoking. Because these are hard on the lungs. Like, I'm sure a lot of people don't even inhale them, but I'm not a pussy. I inhale shit. That's why I can't smoke cigars, because they make me dizzy, because I inhale them. How can you not? That's such a cock tease. Like, just play with it in your mouth? Blech. Gross. Okay. Intermission done. We're going back to the readings now, people. There might be some witchcraft going on, so pay attention, people. Because I don't know why I'm being asked to use the magic deck. Now my mouth tastes like clove. So yummy. Yummy! All right. Give it to me, people. Give it to me. Wow, this is awesome, actually. theory of a dead man is playing in my head right now. All right. What's it called? Not meant to be. Meant to be? Yeah, meant to be. It keeps playing in my head. I don't know why, but I don't know. Maybe somebody's realizing that something is not meant for them and that they need to go somewhere else. Look at that. Tarot cards with guidance. Okay, yeah. All right, we're on the right track. Okay, so I feel like there's an Ace of Cups here. So I feel like somebody, we've got the first card is the Death card with Sanheim. So I feel like somebody they have to, maybe in the recent past, okay, made a realization that something had to change. Okay, something had to change. Death energy, something had to transform. Okay, possibly something had to be shut down. Possibly. She has this like scar on her lip, which I've never noticed before. I don't know, maybe you got like lashed for something you said. All right. It's like, I do feel like you had to be protected. Okay. With the jack-o'-lanterns there, like jack-o'-lanterns are protection. Okay. They protect you. They're supposed to be like, ghosts are supposed to see them because in Sanheim, like a lot of these traditions that we do have actual like folklore behind them. So the folklore of the jack-o'-lantern, from what I can remember, is they carve it in the form of faces and put candles in them. So they try to scare the dead. They try to scare them, and so the ghosts get scared and like, oh, what's that? Glowing over there, right? I don't know if it works. I don't know, but that's what they did it for originally. Okay, so there could be something that maybe now is changing in your life. It's about to actually intensify. Something that you are grounding. Look we've got another seed under the ground. Okay, this one is in the seed of a person. Okay, but I mean, the other reading basically started off with the onion underground. Okay, that's the seed. So there's another seed here, and it's right beside the earth card. So it's been grounded. Like, I mean, you can see the guy has lined his crops, right? That the farmer does that when he plants. Okay, because then he lines all of those little have seeds in them. All those lines have seeds in them. Okay, and that's why the crows are there, because the crows are trying to pick up the seeds. Okay, so tarot cards guidance, there's intention here with the wand. So that's why I feel like somebody, if you haven't made an intention on where it is that you want to go by summer, I would suggest doing so. But I do feel like this is something that's been in arrangement for a while now. Like, obviously it started possibly in October, but not necessarily. But it is right now intensifying. There's something that possibly you don't see. Again, with this seed underground, like somebody is not catching the drift that something's about to happen. Okay, like there's again something about to come popping out, right? Like a surprise almost. I feel like is going to happen. Something with summer, and like it'll be summer. June 20th is summer. So that's like what, 7 weeks away? Like we just got into spring. Like we're only 2 weeks into spring. Healing from the past, attempting to rebuild a relationship, transitioning to a new job. Avoiding financial ruin. Okay, so if you have had a problem, that's the Ten of Swords in reverse. If you've had a problem with money, or maybe you feel like you something is going to happen. Okay, money's coming in. Lithia. The Lovers. And the Hierophant. Okay. So there could be a relationship coming for somebody. I mean, the fact that the Hierophant is here, that could be marriage. I mean, the Ace of Cups is right here. Okay, it's on the bottom of the deck. And underneath that is the Book of Shadows with secrets. Okay, so this could be, the universe keeping a big secret from you. Okay, that they know something that you don't know. that's going to happen this summer. Maybe somebody's going to propose to you. Okay, so somebody could be like, now I'm getting bridesmaids, when she thinks her boyfriend's going to break up with her and then he proposes. Could be something like that. It could be like, I don't know, maybe you think you're going to lose a position or you think you're going to lose somebody, but you're actually not going to. Maybe you think you're going to lose a job. You're really not going to. If anything, you're going to end up marrying the job. So if there's something new coming, you might say to yourself, this isn't going to work right away. All right. For some reason, I don't know why you don't believe in it, but there could be a disbelief, maybe some skepticism or something in something. But I feel like it ends good. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a little fucking skeptic every now and then. You know what I mean? I feel like people are too like open for something. They're a little bit too jump off the edge of the cliff for no reason, you know? For somebody that like has a girlfriend still. Or they're married. Yeah, don't think. Overcoming jealousy, making risky decisions, perseverance, 9 of Wands, the final battle before success, persistence, resilience, King of Swords, high standards, yeah. And then the 3 of Cups. Okay, honestly, if you have recently renegotiated your standards and what it is that you really want in this life, okay, maybe it's like you're just fed up with your partner, you're fed up with your job, you're fed up with something, so you make a decision to try to better yourself. And the thing is anything that you decide to do that's going to better yourself is always going to end up working out in some way, okay? Not necessarily maybe the way that you thought, but the universe will always, congratulate you when you do something for yourself, like plant something, right? Like make an intention to do something, to move forward, right? That's an intention. That's something that the world would be, happy for you about, right? Like you're deciding to evolve, you're deciding to move, you're deciding to make it, the universe would, if it's the right move, very much congratulate you along the way. Okay. So I do feel like, and as you're beginning to do the right thing, that's the thing, is a lot of tests will come up to really test your loyalty towards yourself, to test if this is something that you're going to follow through on, or are you going to step back and say you're going to do something and then really you're going to pull back, right? It's something like that. Like somebody has to decide to do it. And even if there's a part of the journey where it's blind and you don't really know if it's going to work, or you don't really know if what you're doing is working, again, make sure that you evaluate your displacement. Sometimes we feel like we have to make moves suddenly when something else is bothering us. Instead of fixing what's bothering us, right, and addressing the problem, we tend to put more on our plates. We tend to make more of our lives and more of a mess and do more because we won't acknowledge what we're doing wrong. Okay, sometimes that's like an ego thing as well, a pride thing. You won't listen, like obviously you're not doing anything wrong. It's people around you doing everything wrong. But sometimes you will notice like, yeah, you definitely did something wrong. Okay, which is why you had to change something. And by changing it, it is intensifying. Okay, and it's about to pop off. It's in the perfect position. Like, that part of between, obviously, of spring, between winter and summer, where it's just kind of like desolate, and all of a sudden you wake up one day and it seems like all of the buds bloomed, all of the tulips opened. Like it's just like one night, all of a sudden you wake up and it's like, okay, now spring is here. Okay, now it's here. It's not winter anymore. it's spring, it's summer, we're there now. It's something like that. Okay, like you can see that it's almost happening, but it still looks the same. Like we still kind of look like we're in winter, but we're not. We're changing. What up, Pam? Nice to see you, homie. Okay, I can't really see the chat right now, you guys, by the way. I can just see that Pam because her name is blue. But thank you, everybody, for writing. Thank you, everybody, for liking. Thank you, everybody, for the thumbs up. If you haven't thumbed up, thumb up. Thumb it up. Get those likes in there, people. All right. What are we at? 10554. Jesus Christ. Okay, anything else? 777. Jackpot, baby. Financially secure. Suffering and the Hermit. You know, I do feel like somebody has been in an aggressive relationship for too long. And I think when they look back on it, or when they examine it, or when they're alone, they know that they're in a bad place. You know, they know that they're with somebody that they're not supposed to be with. Okay. So they have to make a decision to change that. So then they can start to really, you know, reap the benefits of their life. But until you make the intention, can you ground it in order to watch it grow? Okay. So instability. Like I do feel like somebody's definitely, look at that, avoiding arguments. And there's arguing right here. Like there's definitely somebody that's been avoiding something for a while that has decided to make an intention to change it. Okay. And that's really all it is. Ooh, look at that. The Page of Wands. Impulsive, unpredictable. And then instability came out again. Distress in your partner. Regret from past actions. See, I feel like this is that Hermit energy. You know, like they do regret a lot of things that were a part of this relationship that they did too, right? Like it takes two to tango. It takes two to fight. Okay, so maybe they feel like this is going to happen again, but it's not going to happen again if they make the right decisions and change that side that makes them rage, right? It takes two people to fight. Again, I noticed this with my landlord. My landlord comes at me with this energy, and as long as I don't match it, as long as I just keep my composure and look at him, he backs down every time because I'm a fucking woman. I'm half his size. He just wants to yell at somebody. He just wants to be right. He just wants to be the king, you know, and I don't let him be that. I'm not going to get him all wild up and give him the fucking satisfaction of bumping me around, and it's not going to happen. Okay. So if you make an intention to ground your energy, okay, and keep yourself away from this isn't going to happen again, because if that's what you were a part of, you're not going to do it anymore. Right? It doesn't matter if you get with somebody who wants to fight with you. For one, you're going to fucking break up with them mad quick because you're not going to match their energy anymore. You're not going to, oh, so you're angry this morning? Fine, I'll be angry this morning. Don't match somebody's energy, right? It's like, because it's pushing out of your energy. What, because somebody's angry? Who the fuck cares if somebody's angry? If you're having a good time, stay having a good time. The angry ones want to control everybody because they don't want anybody being happy. Okay? So whatever this is that somebody's looking back on that thinks, okay, well, this is going to happen again. No, it's not. Not if you change your attitude. It's not going to. Okay? They have to drive the right energy forward, right? They have to drive the right personality forward that doesn't want to fight, that's not looking at a relationship just to get something out of it. And when they don't get something out of it, they cause a fucking fight, or they cause, you know, so then the guy can come back and apologize with a bouquet of flowers and, you know, a spa gift certificate, right? Like women that are greasy, and this is just the analogy, women that are greasy, okay, they'll fight and they'll pick fights and they'll do things so then you have to apologize. Even my own stepmother does it. Sex doesn't have anything to do with it. Okay, women are fucking crazy. Okay, but so are men. I'm not advocating for one without shitting on the other two. Okay, so it's like, honestly, I don't care who is who. I don't like idiots. I don't like assholes. I don't like people that abuse. Whether it's a man or a woman, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Does not matter. But always remember, too, like, people aren't going to be perfect. Okay? They're not going to be perfect in their head. They're not going to make the same decisions that you do. They're not going to do everything that you do. But just because they don't doesn't make them awful people because they don't do what you do. Okay, so that could be the start of somebody's fight too, that like somebody doesn't do what they want or something, and that's what they're trying to change. You know, maybe you're trying to change your own attitudes towards certain positions or, you know, arguments or something, right? So anyways, people, I hope that resonated. All right. Lot of very finicky energy going around right now. So, you know, just be careful, stay grounded. You protect yourself, you know, do the natural things to do while this energy is hostile. Okay, because it is hostile. And, you know, that's just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. I was watching an X-Files episode last night. Oh, no, it was today. I put an X-Files episode on this morning when I woke up because I wanted to lay in bed for a bit longer. They were talking about, they went to an astrologer and there was something going on with Mercury, Uranus, and I think she said the sun were all conjuncting one another. And it was something that happened every 84 years. And if you were a certain sign, that triple, because the planets were forming a cross, and basically the signs that were in the middle of the cross were getting very much focused on just for this small amount of time. And that's the thing. If you read astrology, if you know anything about astrology, the planets can affect you and where they are, and where they're moving around that day, or if they go into retrograde, or if they're direct, or if they're conjunct something, that can fuck you up depending on where your placements are. So if you've never gotten like your chart read, your astrology chart, and you feel like you are being controlled by planets, get your astrology charts read. My sister does that, actually. She can read astrology charts. If anybody wants their chart diagnosed, my sister can do that, to be honest. It'll cost you. I'll have to ask her what she would want. But she does a pretty good job breaking charts down. Okay, so anyways, it's a little food for thought for somebody out there if somebody needs their Zodiac charts read, their astrology charts read. But anyways, I saw that, Pam. I got you, homie. Thanks, everybody, for being here. Obviously, welcome to all the new people. We do questions, okay? Usually we do them on Sundays. Fuck, it's fucking Sunday. Why does this day come up so fast? Oh, because we did questions yesterday, didn't we? Because I didn't do them last week. Okay, people, because I'm so amazing, if anybody has any questions, you can put them up now if you want. I will give a little bit more time for anybody that has a quick question. It's not a personal reading by any means, but if you have a quick question that you want a little bit of illumination on, send it in, or forever hold your peace until we are live again. I don't think Steven's here. Usually he controls the crowd, but today I think I can do it. Where the hell were you going to go, Pam? Were you just going to leave me? Oh, I was going to go though. So I'll give you that. But I already had my lunch and I'm all good. When will my situation at work improve? Oh, these are good cards. What's that name? Crafty. Oh, Crafty, you're back, eh? When is Crafty's job gonna take a good turn? Honestly, Crafty, you might quit. Something is going to break. And once it breaks, it's never going to be the same again. So this might break. Somebody might rush you to do something, like they might rush a deadline on you or something, or rush you to do something, and that might break you. And once that breaks you, I feel like the whole situation changes. Okay, but there is no, time doesn't exist, so there's no way of me being able to know when that time is. You're the only one that knows when you're going to break. And when you break, it changes everything. Just like when I broke at my landlord's the other day. Like when you can't take it anymore and you know that you're being mistreated or you know that you deserve something, once you break, people realize that they cannot fuck with you anymore. All right? Oh, what, you want to talk about your grandpa? Ryu wants to know about her grandfather. Nobody ever wants to talk about her grandfather. And I even missed your question. I didn't even see it. Why does nobody want to talk about Ryu's grandfather? Okay, so obviously there's something underneath that obviously nobody wants to tell you about. But from the looks of it, this grandfather, whoever he is, is he dead? I feel like he's dead. He was terminated. He's dead. I feel like if this isn't sexual abuse, I feel like he really loved you. I feel like he called you precious. But I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if he saw you as his precious as a good thing or his precious as in aggravated assault. They're a little up and down, a little hot and cold. Maybe they didn't really know how to temper themselves very well. I don't know if they hurt you or something. Okay, so so both of them are dead? Okay. Well, there's definitely some regret here. Okay. Definitely some regret. I don't know if you are having nightmares about them right now. Oh, you never met them? Weird. Okay. Well, it seems like, I don't know. It seems like one of them has a lot of regrets. Okay. And they ignored something. I feel like maybe one of them drank too much or smoked too much and they ignored their doctor. Maybe this could be cancer. Maybe they had hidden cancer or something like that. And they regret their actions in this life because they should have maybe treated their life more precious than what they did because they were terminated. I don't know. Maybe you might see them in your dreams or something like that. I don't know. But it seems like one of them didn't take something seriously and they regret that. And it's something that sits underneath, like they should have done something or they should have went to the doctor or they should have asked. There's liver disease here. I don't know, but maybe their vision went on them. I do feel like they're with you. They were tested by God and they lost. They didn't win the battle. And they might be in some type of realm where they have to make things right. And maybe a lot of readers don't want to talk about it because I don't know. It's hard to say, but I do feel like your grandparents have regrets. There's rushing to ruin everything. So there's a lot of regrets with your grandparents. So I would imagine people don't want to talk about them because, I don't know, maybe your grandfather just doesn't want to talk. I don't know. But I hope that helps. I hope that helps for you. Without being a personal reading, I mean, it's kind of hard, right? What do you mean, Pam? What do you mean by am I able to help with dogs? What does that mean? Like you want me to channel your dog? Oh, well, they are around you. That's the thing, is they might have to be around you now because they're not here, right? Because they fucked up, because they didn't take their lives seriously and, you know, drank too much or smoked too much, right? So they definitely have their regrets. I think people don't want to bring your grandparents up because they regret what they did in their life. Yeah, Mark 777, you guys. And Naomi, if you're still here, go ahead, people. Virgo. Okay, so basically what I'm getting from your dog right now is your dog is watching over you right now. So he might be some type of like shapeshifter or something, which I don't really know what dogs are, but like they sleep a lot. Okay, and you got to think, if they're sleeping, then they're most likely not in their little bodies, right? They sleep so much. That same with my snakes. I'm like, I know that I'm here to give them sanctuary because of whatever it is that they need to do. They need peace and they need to be able to sleep and they need to be able to be protected so then they can do their job, whatever that is. So I feel like your dog is actually watching over you right now. Okay? So they're actually like watching over you, and I feel like there's going to be like a big comeback for them, for your dog. Like there might be, like he might do really well with whatever's going on with the switch around. And we've got cold in reverse, which means I don't think he's going to die. Like I think he's going to do quite well. So I don't see any pain here. Like I said, I think he's sleeping. Okay. And we also have the Coast Guard. So I feel like, he's got the right people around him. Right? He's got the right people around him. People are watching out for him. They're keeping him safe. And he's a little scared. All right. I'm not going to lie. He's a little scared. Okay. But have you seen him recently? Like, how long has he been in the hospice for? Like, have you seen, because if you haven't seen him recently, I would go and see him. I would go and pet his little head. My one that passed watches me. Oh, your other dog? Oh, I got smoke. Oh, he's slowly dying? Well, he could make a big turnaround. He could. Okay. But at the same time, I do feel like he wants to die because he's really scared. Okay. But he's in the right place if he does die. That's why I feel like you should probably go and see him soon, just in case. But I don't see that he's in pain. I just see that he's scared. And he's watching you. So and you know what? When my sister's dog died, he was in the hospital, right? He was on hospice. He was dying. And my sister went to the bathroom and her dog walked into the bathroom. Literally. She called me and she goes, Marlo just walked into the bathroom. And about 20 minutes later, she got a call from the vet saying that he had died. So as soon as he died, he went directly home to my sister. I'm getting goosebumps all over my arm. And he walked right into the bathroom, which was all he walked in on us in the bathroom all the time. It was like his favorite thing to do because the bathroom door wouldn't shut all the way. Oh my God, a car just drove by with a dog's head out the window. Oh my God, I love dogs. Must love dogs. And the second he died, he went home. He went right to my sister. Oh, he's at home with you. Okay, good. Well, he's scared. He's scared. And that really sucks. I'm glad he's with you. Okay, good. All right. Yeah, he wants to die, but I think he's also scared to die. That's the thing. So I didn't know if you were with him because I'm like, well, I don't know why he's so scared if you're with him, but he's scared. He must know that he's on his way out. That's so sad. I'm so sorry, Pam. He's 12 years old. You can't really do anything. You just gotta be there for him. You just gotta love him. It's like when people, they're the people laying in bed, that are waiting to die. Well, because death is scary, like when my grandmother was about to die, she was scared. Once she saw the light, she was good. But to know that she was gonna die, like she was scared. Aww. See his little body's giving out. Honestly, I don't know if I can ever fucking have a dog again. They kill me. Like, they kill me. To know, oh my God, I saw a duck yesterday. A duck by himself. And I was like, why is nobody hanging out with that duck? I don't even want to see an animal by themselves. It fucking kills me. That's all you can do, man. Like a lot of dogs, like, oh, that's Donnie Darko too. He talks about his dog goes under the porch to die. And the therapist was like, why do you think he did that? And he goes, well, he did that to be alone. But, you crawl under the porch to be alone, yes, but you'd also crawl under the porch because you were scared. Huge hug, Pam. I'm still hearing Silverchair, the greatest view. So wherever he's going, he's going to have such a good view of the world and everything. Even, I'm sure that's probably why he's sleeping. I mean, I'm sure his little doggy dreams are just taking him into heaven and taking him in. All dogs go to heaven. God damn it. Know the rule. All dogs go to heaven, even the bad ones. The bad ones just weren't raised properly. So we can't blame the bad dogs because it was their owners that were really the bad ones. Lucky number 13. I like that too, though, girl. Everything, everywhere dies. I know one day I'm going to find my fucking snakes dead, and I couldn't even handle the other day when a guppy died. I mean, I could, but I was like, I shed a tear because, I mean, he suffered and he drowned, and you think, wow, a fish can't drown. I watched him drown. Like, he drowned himself. It was horrifying. It was horrible. Death is awful. Like, but right after that horrible part, then you're in heaven. So it's all got to be good after that, right? What's going on with my dad? Oh, okay, Phoenix. What's going on? Hey, I didn't even know you were here, buddy. What's going on with Phoenix's dad? Oh, is that the guy you live with? Well, he doesn't care about you. We have the don't give a fuck card. Okay, messages from spirit, hanging in a jury, exhaustion, deliberation, spiritually attacking you. He could be spiritually attacking, right? Which you know he does, right? He's you know, a little bit of a hard energy to deal with, to put it lightly. So I would keep yourself, you know, spiritually protected. Oh, you know what I just got? So is there a fucking door between, like, are you still in the garage? If you are, I would like put a fucking salt line between you and him. I don't know if he's demonic or something like that. If he is like nasty energy, something fishy going down with your money. Be careful with your money in him. Okay. I'm sure you've got it locked up, but he might be asking for some money. There's hidden money. He might be, I don't know. He's guilty of something to do with your money. And he doesn't want to be seen right now. Ooh, he's doing something sneaky. Be careful. There's really no talking to him about it either. So I hope you're still putting that money away for that new apartment. Yeah, he's doing something. Okay, and it's not good. Okay, so he's got some type of hatred towards God. Okay, and I don't know, he might be working, does he ever talk to your ex-husband? Because he could be talking to your ex-husband. We never brought that up in your reading, but I don't know if they talk or something to each other, but like he could be talking to your ex or something like that. I don't know, man. Be careful of your fucking dad right now. I don't trust him. Okay. Look at that. Contracts in reverse with black magic. Reaping what you sow. Ooh, there's the ego. And, intimidating the witness. Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. These are just little personal readings for people there. Z311. That was Phoenix's little personal reading. But I mean, if it resonates with you, that's awesome. Anybody else for questions? 134.26. Jesus Christ. Thank you. You are very welcome. All dogs go to heaven. All right, people. Money on the bottom of the deck. Look it. Be careful with your money. I don't know, maybe you stash your money somewhere in your apartment or something. Don't, because your father knows where it is. If you have a money stash, move it. If there's something that you stash He could be taking your pills, count your money, hide everything, find new hiding places for things. Okay. He could be going through your shit. All right. So, amen, everybody. I am going for the day. Thank you for your questions. Happy Sunday. Fun day to all of you. Have a wonderful day. We will see you soon. Thank you for liking the video. 32 likes. Holy fuck, we really jumped up. Thanks, people. 32 likes. Rock on. Thank you for being here. Peace out, everybody. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Make sure you send your telepathic questions in so Spirit can answer them. All right. Later, Gators. Be good out there.